up right now, and they just pre-position every single time. But yeah,
Because what I'm thinking,
around.
and you can tell me that this is poor, is that let's say that we pull him to the corner at the very start of the fight.
Not to the
And
corner,
then-
just like so the boss's center of the hitbox is halfway between the middle and the wall.
Okay, so we pull him a little bit south at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say. Then, if you've got the two south tiles are the ones that are going to explode.
They don't explode at the same time. You actually have, again,
Right,
for that same example.
That seems like it's a lot of remembering to get out of a tile and then remembering to get in another tile and putting a bunch of people all on one side trying to hit the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Is the impression I have of that. Is that it could be good for like trying to parse the fight, but it seems like a lot of thinking for hitting the boss for a couple GCDs.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can gap close back in right as soon as the lightning goes off anyway. The only pattern where we have to lose uptime is specifically if lightning is first and it's not for very long.
We can try it later, but I'll get through, if everyone's here, I'll get through the VOD real quick, like just we did for phase 3, and then we'll do the morning session.
And I want to read the thing Frawley sent.
What's it Frawley sent?
He sent P4 notes.
Just my notes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, this thing. Sorry? ABC Cardinal? What? I'll set him up, But yeah, it's really simple. Okay, so as you know, you start AoE, right? You start AoE followed by Blood Rake. First one's Tether, and then the second one's Nisi, right? And then you get the debuff. Okay, so debuff movement for everyone, literally everyone except Cherry, myself, and Karen. The only two people that the only 5 people that have been moving are the 2 healers, 2 tanks, and Cherry. For the 2 healers, right? Literally, if you have it and you don't need it, you check left, you check right, and you pass it to left priority, right priority, and if they both, for some reason, they both have it, or they both don't have it, you just stand still. Does that make sense, ISB and Bruno?
No. And what are you talking about?
So for Nisi, yes?
Yeah.
Nisi? If you need it, if you need the debuff, yes? You need the debuff. You check left, you check right. If the left person has it, go grab it from the left person. If you check right and the right person has it, you grab it from the right person. If neither of them has it, you just stand still.
So for you specifically, it would be if you need the debuff, you try and grab it from Butts. If you can't grab it from Butts, you try and grab it from Frawley. If you can't grab it from Frawley either, you just sit there and somebody else will give it to you.
Okay. So don't move unless it's left or right.
Correct. Don't move unless it's left or right. Exactly.
Grab the left one if you can, right one if you can't, or neither if you can't get either.
Makes sense.
And exact same if you need to give it away. Give it left or give it right or neither.
Good?
Yeah, got it.
Bruno, you only care for crystal. You check right. If you can give it, you give. If you can take it, you take. If you can't, because crystal already has it or crystal doesn't have it, you just stand still.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I was actually gonna ask it.
Yeah, you are only on the right. Only ISB needs to check left, check right, then stand still. Nisi pass is gonna be that, and then Alva, I need you stand almost at the max melee, almost at the edge of the hitbox. Even if it's tether, I grab it and I pass it to you. Good. So you literally don't move at all. No matter what happens, you don't move.
Okay.
Whether it's Nisi pass or tether, you just don't move. And then if it proves too difficult, then you'll have to move for tether, but that's about it.
Okay.
But for now, you don't move at all. Okay, so tether goes out. Then you have a big AoE. Again, we'll do the pull and I'll explain as we do the pull, but again, we'll just go over everything. Tank Buster is home ganked, right? The first one's home ganked. You have your landscape. Pynix comes up. I'm gonna be using the letters A, B, C, D, so you always make sure you have an idea of which way you're facing. And A, B, C, D always goes clockwise. So if it's lightning and poison, I'm gonna call out spread around D marker. I'll say spread around D, then you just go to the wall and spread around D. If it's got water and then spread, I'll say knock to D and then or knock to wherever marker and spread, or knock to wherever marker and stack. Okay, but let's say this is spread, right? So this is lightning. I'll say go to D and spread. Okay, and of course we found out the way to spread. This right here in the center on Delta, that's where Crystal will be. Left is Crusader, right is Karen.
I mentioned this in my notes, but you can kind of so even before you know what the second element is. So say it's lightning first, you can go to water right away and
Correct, you
preposition
can
there.
do that, right? You can.
Like always. Like we can just immediately be there before we know what the second one
Yeah.
is, because we know that water will be safe if lightning is unsafe.
Yeah. All right, so then this is knockback, right? Knockback plus stack. So what I'll say, get knockback to delta, right? Knockback to delta, and then it's cape. For cape, you will only knock back for cape, right? So if you wanna knock back, ideally you knock back at half of the first word, westerny, easterny, northerny, southerny. But again, you can get knocked back and then knockback immune. That's also fine. But I'll say knockback to whatever marker, and the stack and spread happens way later, so I'm not too concerned about that. Right, you get knocked back, and then the stacks are going to be Bruno's group and then Karen's group. With
So like, are we doing close and far again? Is that it?
correct. So the
Okay.
Ice Abuse group will be at the wall, and Crusaders group will be as close to the center
Crusader,
as we can.
if we're doing it like in this video where they pull it out a little bit, I'm going to be in front of the boss because I'm pulling it out a little bit.
No, you don't have to pull it out. You can stay at the wall.
Okay.
And then we will stay at the wall, and then after that, you will turn 90 degrees left or right, and then take a buster there, right? So presumably nobody moves here. You'll take the buster here or here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after the buster, this one I'll cover you likely. Correct, it goes on healer, and then you can center him when you can. But of course he'll do blood rig, so he's fixed in
Yeah,
position.
I was gonna say one thing that I noticed is I think part of the reason they start pulling him immediately is because he does not center fast at all, and so if we want to get him center before the next mechanic, we should start moving him immediately.
Sure, you can do that then.
Just switch groups with me, Crusader. That's all that matters.
So you're going to the left group?
Yes.
Okay. Then can you go left facing the safe arena?
Yeah,
I'll go right.
sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
That's Bruno's group. Crystal. Yep.
Yes. Yes, in front of the boss.
In front of the boss. Right.
You want to put Crystal behind the boss for positionals?
No, that makes it difficult. That's the thing. That's why I put Karen on their group, but
I actually don't need to care about positionals
yeah.
Okay.
for the most part.
This true.
I
You
can-
can just
I
delay
can
them.
burst my positionals in one true
Yeah.
north and then
This
not
is
have
where
any for the
it's-
next 40 seconds.
That's good. This is going to be the little bit tricky part that we've not done correctly yet. Same clock spots, not going to change. What I require, probably you'll need to move a little bit, quite a bit actually. So just keep that in mind. What's gonna happen here is once everyone's given fake DPS, fake tank, fake healer, I'll call it fake roll. Once you're given your fake roll, okay, it's not shown here. because they do it differently. But what's gonna happen is you're gonna wait for the orb. Once it tethers, the only people that's gonna move a lot are going to be Frawley, Cherry, and then the 2 healers. Alright, so the 4 range are gonna be moving a lot. What's gonna happen is Alva, Crystal, all the melees, right? All the fake melees, and in this case, Alva will be a fake melee. You just go counterclockwise. So you meet up with the DPS, right? You meet up. So Alva will be here on the east, and then Frolic, you'll need to be on the beta, right? So you guys meet up nonetheless, the same, but Frolic will need to pop the orb in front of beta, at the edge of the marker, and then you guys will go counterclockwise.
What if I get the wrong debuff for that?
What wrong debuff?
Isn't beta?
It does not
wrong?
matter. This one doesn't
So
matter,
we
right?
determined that it's okay if each DPS gets 1 healer and 1 tank, regardless of their debuff.
No, but the first one you pop needs to be the
No, it
correct
doesn't.
orb.
No, it doesn't.
Does the first
it
one have
definitely
to be?
does. The
It
first one has
doesn't.
to be the correct orb. It definitely
No,
does.
it doesn't. Because look at it, right? Look at MR.
What's his
Look at
debuff?
MR debuff is healer, and he's eating the tank orb.
That's true.
It's fine, right? He has the debuff. He just takes extra damage. Now he's gonna go eat the healer debuff. Once he eats the healer debuff, it disappears. Good.
Yeah, I think it's just normal damage.
Normal damage because you have the elemental debuff, right? That lets you take reduced damage. But yeah, you see how low they get, but they do take quite a bit of
They're
damage.
doing. Oh,
You see it, Frawley? MR, Frawley. This is you basically. You had healer debuff, but you eat the tank orb first, and then you eat the healer orb. Good.
oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. It doesn't matter which order you do it in.
Oh.
Yes,
That's cool.
it doesn't.
Don't get AFK kicked from instance.
Crusader.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So basically, how instead of meeting up both at Alpha for the healer for the sorry, Frawley, you're not gonna move. Sorry, Alva is gonna move a lot. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Alva, basically you'll be doing what I just told Frawley. You guys wait. You wait in front of the marker, and you let the ball explode, and then you move counterclockwise. And then Frawley, you just stand at the boss edge of hitbox. Just like Emerald Weapon, right? Like Emerald Weapon.
I mean, I can do it. It's probably better for me, right?
No, but you and Cherry are partners. That's why you can't do it.
So pretty much just rotating one bit of slides to the left and
Correct. You
then
meet up
2
with your
for the
tank or
second
healer,
orb.
right? So you meet
Okay.
up. Sorry, okay. So for example, in this scenario, so this is not a good perspective for Bruno.
We could go back
So
in
Bruno,
instance and put
you and
markers
I.
on the ground.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That works really good. Can we go in?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so in this case, Bruno, you will be in Delta right here at the edge, and you pop the orb,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll be going to 1. Sorry, you go to 3, right? So you
To
move
3.
from D to 4, and then you continue moving to 3 after you eat it, and then you wait in front here.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
So I sub you the same thing. You go to 2, and then you go to 1. Just keep going right.
So basically, we wait for the tethers and then we do the movement. Is that it? There's a time to move? Okay, cool.
And then Alva, you will be from here. You go to edge of Charlie, and then you go edge of Delta. Right. So DPS will move left, and then tanks healers move right. Fair enough? A to B, right? Left. Yeah.
And just to make sure that it was described, right, the idea is that the ranged person is grabbing the orb such that it hits the max melee.
Correct.
So
So
that the
you
melee
have to
doesn't
wait
have
at
to
the
drop.
edge of the marker. Don't be in the middle. Don't be at the edge, but like outside of it, towards closer to the boss. And once you hit it, you just go right or left, depending on if you're tank or healer, and they'll resolve the mechanic itself. As you see, if once you move, they're aligned with each other. They're going across, so you don't have to move that much. It requires healing, so healers, if you can, same for elemental weapon, if you can swift something, then that'll be lovely. Or insta cast a heal there.
I see the elemental debuff thingy, but once we cleanse the orbs, we need to worry about that or not at all?
No, it disappears.
Crusader, put a HUD layout so you don't get kicked out of
Oh,
instance.
please, thank you. Yeah, so Blood Rake, this one
that
did.
doesn't work anymore, right?
It
I don't know.
doesn't.
It does for instance, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Why
should
does
do
it not
instance,
work
but
at all?
not
game.
AFK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this one does Blood Rake on everyone, and then this is towers. Right. So in this case, DPS gets just go clockwise. Yeah, just go clockwise because the towers are intercards. Everyone just goes clockwise. So if whoever takes the first tether here, will grab the tether later. In the DPS, yeah.
Can we stop the video and get
Sure.
up to that point? Because I will forget most of this
Sure.
after. Yeah,
Sure.
sorry.
It's a lot. It's morning. I know it's morning and such. Yeah. Yeah. There's practically the last mechanic, and then we're clear.
Okay.
But
Can we
Really?
finish discussing that mechanic? Because there's one more part to it, right?
Oh,
yeah,
if that's the
sure,
last
sure.
one, I don't mind
Yeah.
seeing the rest of it. Yeah.
So this one again, this is Blood Rake on everyone, so you don't have to worry about it. And then this is basically DPS towers. Just stay in your clock spots, right?
Is this the last part of that mechanic, or is that a new mechanic?
This is the part of the same mechanic.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. And then this is going to be whoever took the first tower needs to grab the Nisi. So this would be
Whoever
tanks and
doesn't
healers.
take the second tower needs to grab the Nisi. Isn't that?
Whoever took the first tower needs to grab. Or sure. Yeah.
Whoever doesn't take the first
Whoever
tower
second
grabs
tower.
the tethers, and whoever doesn't take the
Yep,
second
yep,
tower
yep.
gets the Nisis.
Correct. There we go. Use the same rule, right? Use the same rule here. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. So whatever Karen said is probably the better way to put it, right? Mine is just for specifically for this example, but yeah.
Is that the end of the fight really? After that, it's just
After that
There's
is
more of the same
after
thing.
it's
That,
Buster,
elements.
right? Which is
Oh,
home
okay.
ganged, and then you have another same exact one, right? Nothing different, together with Cape, and then it's end of it. That collection, and then you're done.
Can you confirm that if you do cape on the first part, it will be sword or something? Like they are the opposite on the beginning and the end of the fight?
I've not checked, but
assume that's no for the moment.
assume, yes. At the moment,
Yeah.
assume no.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You knockback immune. You only knockback immune unless you know on your head that you can knockback immune water. I'll only call out knockback immune during cape. You do not knockback immune during water. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go for it.
This has to do with like first nieces or whatever, with the way we're passing.
Mhm.
What happens if, let's say, tanks healers need the nieces, right?
Sure. Tanks need
And then
Nieces.
let's say the nieces spawn like this, right? Where it's me, Crusader, Karen,
Uh-huh.
and Yusa.
Can we do clock spots on Charlie real quick? Sorry about that. So in this scenario, Isabel will check you. Oh, sorry, Isabel, me, and Karen needs it, right?
Yes.
So Isabel will needs it. So she's not gonna move. I'm not gonna move. Crusader's not gonna move. Cherry's gonna come grab it from. Bruno. Sorry. In this scenario, this is the hardest scenario. Is I'm gonna pass it to Bruno and then grab it from you.
You can't do that.
I can't grab
can't.
again.
No.
No.
There's a debuff that prevents you from.
Alfred and I worked that out last time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What does? I've seen 3-1, if I remember correctly, if my brain's not failing me.
I mean, if it's not possible, then what happens if it's like this? Right,
Then the
so-
worst case is Bruno grab it from you, but
Yeah, I was about to say.
Bruno would grab it from Frawley, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Bruno
Or
would
Frawley
I'll
would
always
give it
go
or
Alva
something,
first.
but-
You can just think as in if no people on your side have the thing that you need, you just rotate clockwise until you see it. If that makes sense. Because me and Chris are at least rotating counter to each other to fulfill the mechanics. So
This was the one thing I was worried about that I can't pass. Is one of the. Well, I
So-
saw.
it's
Can
okay.
I
We can
suggest that instead of just having strict rules, you just say healers try and grab it from a close person?
No, then you can set another strict. If this doesn't work, then fuck it, fuck scrap whatever I said this morning, Karen and Cherry. Bruno and ICW, same thing. Check left, check right, top left. That's it. If everyone follows this rule, this even if this happens, you can. Bruno just grabs it from Frawley and ICW grabs from Alpha. Right. That requires
Okay.
healer to move a lot, but it's a strict rule that you can always follow and it will always be right.
Yeah, no,
I don't like this healer moving a lot.
Yeah, I know,
business.
but apparently this has to work. No other way.
I mean, there are other ways.
I have a question
Buddha.
as well.
Sure.
For the first set of mechanics,
Uh-huh.
if it is wall then stack or knockback then stack, where are the stacks?
Well, left and right, right? Same as E9S, left and right of the boss.
Just left and right at the wall
Left and right boss. Correct.
of the boss or at the wall?
At the wall of the boss, there's same thing because you have to be at the wall. Like
No,
you
this
have
is
to
the
give
one. This is the first one.
If it's
The
water,
first
right?
set- if the first set includes stacks in any way,
Yes, it's the left,
We're
right,
at
right
the
side
wall,
of the
left and
boss.
right?
Yeah, if the boss is the center of the wall, right? I presume you're not gonna make
no,
me
the
go all
boss
the way
isn't
to
at
the
the
wall.
center of the wall at that point.
Oh, you're talking about the first. Sorry, my
Yes, the
brain's
first
not
set.
working. Correct. Sorry, my brain. Yeah, okay. Bruno, you'll need to move up just like phase 2. Does that make sense? E12S phase 2. You can knock back and you run up.
You can knock back minute.
Okay, yeah.
No, don't knock. I can say
Ah.
don't knock back mid it. Don't knock back mid water. Do not knock
Why?
back mid water, because you need it for cape.
I mean, it's E4S knockback.
If you can adjust for it, you can. But if you know that you're ever gonna miss once, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's right easier for you to walk up with water than walk up with cape. But I'll leave it up to you to do it. But generally, knock back immune cape. Don't knock back immune water.
Also, just for people to know, I was looking at VODs earlier. After the water knockback with the lightning at the edge, you have roughly 4 seconds before the this mechanic bit goes off. There's actually a decent bit of time. And for the one at the wall, you have almost 3 GCDs before you have to worry about stack spread.
Yeah. So Bruno, once you
Yes,
get knocked
so-
back, just walk up to the boss on the left and just stack there.
Yeah, just so people know, I'll probably use Expedient for the cape or sword mechanic. So the sprint thingy will help plus the mitigation for the mechanic afterwards. So
That's good. So Bruno gets knocked back here to 4, and you just run up to the boss for stack.
yeah, that's fine.
And then ICW just stay here, right? Stack lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So wait, yeah. Pre-position here, and then you run up after lightning. You run up after lightning. Bruno's group will always be at the boss after the first mechanic, or whatever stack.
I want to
Karen,
position in. So we're doing it currently. So you said both 1 and 2 are not safe, but I would propose that we do based on only water or lightning corners for that. So in this case, let's say 2 is lightning. That means that we should be at 4. Yeah, something like that. But like on the wall, right?
Sure. I'm not gonna call out the safe spot. That's for you guys to decide. There's too many things to call out, but I'll simply call out.
It's only one safe spot. Is the way I'm
That's fine.
proposing.
That's fine. If you
So
wanna do
it's
it,
just
that's
it's just the opposite corner of whatever water or lightning comes out. That's just where you go.
Same left and right.
Just look at the
fine. Second,
corner and left or
Yeah,
right.
look at the boss opposite corner, left and right. Then go to group 1, go to D. Group 1, go to D. Group 2, go to C.
And then group 1 will be at the boss, so really if you're like anywhere in that corner, you'll get hit by the stack.
You have to realize if you stand right here, you will get knocked back into the nail, but just be careful of that. You will need to be knocked back a little bit, not to the
You
vertically.
can be, if you're close
I think
enough in the center, I believe you can go straight.
thinking C or D isn't exactly right because you want to be a little closer to
Correct.
the
If
corner,
you go
right?
C, you will get knocked into the nail.
So you want to think you're thinking 4, but then left or right of 4. So I'm
Yeah,
looking at
left or right of
4. My group is left. I will be like over here. And the same thing other way. So
Let's give it a pull.
if you're the right
See how
group,
far
you'd
we can
be
get.
to right of 4.
I will still need to practice some callouts. Yeah. And it'll take people to get used to. I'm getting first AoE by the way, Karen.
Yeah.
Strengthen healers tethers. If you wanna call it out, you can call out that one. No, Crystal, you don't move.
You just
Oh fuck, I
Crane, you
messed it up.
just stole my DC.
That's okay. It's okay. It will be okay.
Oh wait, oops.
No,
It'll be
My
okay.
bad.
Crusader, I need you to cover this buster.
Okay.
you're lucky I like it, Alva.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you need extra meat?
No, I'm good.
Oh, he literally covered you. Okay.
Yeah.
Bring back mitigating cover.
Focus up.
Okay, we are going to 1 or 3.
Try to just call out with color. Don't call out numbers. It's really hard to see. Lightning,
Not back to lightning.
and then
Not back
stack
to
after.
groups.
My group stays at the wall, right?
I'm gonna try.
Oh,
So yeah, where Alva and I were where you should.
We're still missing one.
Sorry. Yeah, I was watching. So did ISW die because she was not in a stack? I didn't see Alva take damage at all.
Yeah, I said we
Probably.
went right
Yeah.
down the middle.
Okay. Right. Wipe it real quick.
But there was still only 2 other people in the stack.
Correct. So
So
that's
where-
how. That's correct. 3 peoples. I wanted to
Is
do a 3-man
nominally
stack
by
there.
design.
3 people.
Yeah, there's
3,
3-man
5 stack.
stack.
Okay.
I looked
can
at
Where
the
are we
damage.
stacking?
Sorry, go for it.
So
I-
we could just put the range group right down the middle and the melee group in the front since
You
we're
don't want to
jamming
go down the middle. You don't want to go down the middle.
You go
because
down to the nail.
take a
I
debuff.
just talked about
Okay.
it. Right.
You don't want to be in the middle, but you can be off to the side, like right
Yeah.
here. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it could be. Yeah. Yeah. They take 20k about unmitigated. Frawley and Alva and yourself included, I suppose. So even if it's 3 men, it shouldn't kill you.
I'm holding you to that.
Here.
I can put shake on it.
Put the shake on the next one. You can shake on it if you can. If you remember. Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah. For now, let's do the mechanic first.
But yes. So while we're standing in the middle, we look at the corner we're going to, and then we're slightly to the left of the little puddle thing. And then if
Cherry,
it's
just call
well
out
spread,
simply. Just call
then we
out.
just spread over.
Sorry. Just call out whether it's who's Nisi, who's Tether. Yeah.
Hang
Right
on.
before when the director's thing was coming out, director's Blonge, you just call out who needs Nisi, and then who needs Tether, and you just don't talk about it again. I should remember it from there. Yeah. And then Crystal, all the DPS, you don't move. You literally just don't move from your spot. The more you move, the more you make it difficult for your healers and tanks.
At that time we went to 3, so we're standing in the middle, being knocked back, looking at 3 from the middle. We want to be on the left side of it. And that'll be the same the other way around. So if we're going to 1, we would be on the left side of 1, which would be... I'll just move the marker, like over here, if we're on the wall.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. If you're facing the boss on the right, if you're facing the marker, you're on the left. Whatever way you need to do it, you can do it.
We can do the same priority for spreads, right? Because our group will always be the left side spread. So we can hug that left corner of the quadrant.
Left. So the
Okay.
opposite of where you and Cherry, I mean you and Alva. Wait, are you in my
So we're-
group?
Yeah,
probably
he's
where we
saying
were.
he's saying left looking out, right?
Yeah, left looking out,
Correct. Yeah.
right looking in. Right,
Okay,
whatever.
standing on the boss,
Ah!
looking out from the 3.
You do you, but let's just practice. Be away from Bruno. That's all that matters for now.
So
We can just adjust for now, but that's...
so between B and the 3, if
Correct.
the boss-
BN3.
Yeah,
Correct.
mhm.
BN3 is
Okay,
correct.
all right, okay. My
Give it
brain.
a pull, Karen. Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Try not to use left, right, because it's respective to how you're looking at the things.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
You want to just... Okay,
No. She should do fine.
that's true.
Mr. Cherry.
Oh, sorry. I'm very good at early pulling with my new GCD cooldown.
Be in your clock spot max melee when you can, so you don't need to move.
I should put a melee.
No, you
something
need
in
to
the
be in the bubble
DPS
though.
are grabbing tether.
DPS others. Let's have one person calling it out. Let's have Cherry calling it out.
Yeah.
Call out when the director's launch comes out again. Which one? So which one's who? Who's Nisi?
DPS, get
Thank-
rid of your Nisi, go
Thank Killer
center.
Nisi.
Yeah, had to go left first.
Probably stay. You don't move.
No, I'm getting the tether, so I move. What do you mean?
No, you don't move.
He changed that rule. He decided
I changed that
different.
rule. You stay.
Yeah, but I
okay,
have
I think I can.
I get
No, you
got
don't move. You move after.
dinner.
Faster.
You're welcome for that. Heal. Karen.
Thanks.
We gave up on this new thing because you said it doesn't always work.
No, it does work. It does work.
We gave up on it and did a different new thing.
Okay, and then explain.
Yeah, I got.
Just
So-
you
so-
never move, and
Uh,
everyone else will deal with it.
If you
Yeah.
like, you can move for me. I don't want to move.
Alright, focus.
I took 200,000 damage there.
Alright, near lightning. And then we're gonna stack. Bruno on the left. Yeah. Good stuff. Alright, we're going to alpha. And then spread.
That was so close.
Out of green.
Oh.
You have
And
plenty of
crystal
time.
light.
You have plenty of time, so don't call out the green thing. Don't
Wow.
call out the until
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
That is way better than
Crusader.
that.
I'll cover. Yeah, I'll try to cover.
I need help.
I'm working on it.
All right.
Oh, this is
Your clock,
isn't it?
center of the boss.
This
please.
is just AOE. This
Yes.
is just AOE.
Oh, is it not?
True north, clocks. True north, clocks.
Which one's safe?
Green is safe. Later, don't worry about it. Just clock spots for now. Clock spots. Relative to the boss, clock spots. This is where you meet up with your partners. With your
Wait,
Wait.
no?
Look at the boss.
Wait, go
You
back.
said tree-
What?
Cherry, what'd you move?
You said boss
Karen, you're on
relative.
the wrong side. Karen,
You
just
said
go for now.
boss
Just Karen-
relative.
Yeah, just go
Yeah,
back.
you
Ollie's there.
called boss
Where's
relative.
Cherry?
Yeah, just go back.
Oh.
Oh, you said true north. You
Oh,
literally
yeah.
said true north.
It's okay.
I did
Yeah, I
say
went
true
to
north, but
north
people
road.
didn't move, so I called out relative. You have time to adjust.
so
for
where
it,
the
but
fuck are we
just stay like
going?
this. Stay like this. Stay like this. It's fine.
Oh wow.
Alright, Bruno, go to the 4. Bruno, go to 4. Eat it for me.
Wait, so then where do I go?
Is this not?
Oh my
It's
god.
quite big. Okay.
Oh.
Too many people
a
were in
lot
it.
of
Too many.
them.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, I'm gonna true north this one. This one goes true
Yeah.
north. Alright, I'm gonna true north this one. I called out true north, but nobody moved, so I fucking just called
We
it
were
relative.
already in our positions when you
Do,
said
do we
that,
want to
though.
worry about alternating whips? Do we want to give it a bit more room?
No, you should be fine as long as the melee stay max melee and the healers and ranged.
So,
keep the edge.
just so people are aware, in the case where it is spread second like that, I'm going to start pulling the boss center before the spreads go out, and I'll be in front of the boss. So just be aware if you're arranged that I'm going to start moving towards center.
Yeah, one person.
But I'm not saying what we're doing.
No, so for debuff, you just stand still, and if you need the tether, once it comes right before it comes out, you just go center and grab it, right? Once you fulfilled your debuff, then you can go center and grab your tether. Does that make sense? If you need that,
But if
So the tanks healers are always taking care of debuff, and then whoever needs tether is taking care of tether.
you have 10 seconds between the debuff handling and the tether going out, and you have another 8 seconds
sure.
before tether has to resolve together with debuff.
we'll just do it. I'll see what the difference is.
Yeah.
It makes less
Um,
sense in my head, but it's fine.
Do we need to
So-
cancel?
Sorry, Crystal and I are meeting up at C first, right?
Correct. You who are meeting up at C first, and then you're going
And
to
then we
Delta
go to D.
after.
Okay.
Yeah, so RP, right? Reset it. Yeah.
That's a lot of.
So I will call out the elemental thing. So try to keep cons clean for that one, unless you want to dedicate yourself to calling it all the time.
What are you doing? Can you get off the keyboard? Thank you.
So probably just call out when the first blood rake, second blood rake, and during direct disp launch. So 3 times you call out things. Thanks.
We might need to try something for next pool.
Sure.
DPS tether. And DPS Nisi. You need both Nisi and tether DPS. DPS both Nisi and tether. Go center. Get out. How did that happen?
Then it's fine.
Cedar, you
I'll
have to
cover.
have-
Pick
I'll
it
cover.
up.
I'll cover.
Hey, Green. I went through it like 3 times.
mana ward didn't go off. Sorry.
So a lot of stuff going on. It's not your fault.
Yeah, I think that's why we want all 4 people getting the tether to be wiggling around in the middle together at the same time when they spawn, as opposed to 3 people were in the middle and then Crystal was. So that way, no matter
focus,
what.
You have to be in the
focus for
middle.
now. Focus for now. Focus for now. We can talk about that later after the pool.
Problem right there is
Look for
that
water and lightning
wherever
on.
position was.
Yeah. Let's keep coming.
He's also running for the
Follow
opposite
these
side.
spots. We'll go lightning side, and then we're gonna stack after. Come back to the boss. We're going to Delta.
Just fucked.
Knockback immune. Spread now. Slowly spread. Slowly spread. Avoid green and slowly spread. Good job. Do a quick wipe here.
Ask
Do a
for
quick wipe here.
movement for that.
I'll cover this one. but yeah,
Crusader, are
this
you
one.
intending to cover that second one, or are you
Yeah,
intending to
I had to
invuln
cover.
it?
I had to cover. I had to cover. So you just worry about it.
Okay, I thought you were invulning, so I've been using my cooldowns on autos, but I'll save them.
Yeah. That's good though. That's
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything about the fact that there's positionals there.
that
All
was a
4
little
people
bit
just
better
like
now.
need
Yeah.
to be in the middle to get their tether.
So that what just happened there. I'm gonna try to aim to be in the center because there was a lot of people that needed topping up before the that AoE hit them. Like Frawley died from damage.
So 2 minutes are coming up, like, when the stack is going off. The first stack.
the first element. Let's call it first
Yeah.
element. Let's say
And I need to be in melee for that.
Mm-hmm.
But what if it's lightning and spread?
For
I need
these,
to be in melee. it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what the element is. I need to be in melee.
I'm also doing the
sure.
2-minute burst, and then at the next one, I have another burst window coming up as well.
Yeah, as soon as the first element goes off, then just gather back at center. You should always gather back at center anyway. So that's
No,
when you
like-
can use
like
right,
the
but
first
it's
of the
while
2
the stack
element.
is going off is like
It's
when I
fine.
need to be
Frawley and
bursting.
Cherry swap groups, easy.
Yeah. Got it.
Then Frawley needs to move up. Is that okay?
Yeah, I need to be in melee.
He
Crusader.
he
That's what I was
wants to be
saying.
up.
Oh,
I
he
have to
wants
be up.
to be
I
melee.
have to.
No,
I don't
but
have
okay,
an
I'm
option.
saying no. I'm saying, what if the stack is instead of a spread? Then you still have to stay at the wall because
Still
the
need to be
mel-
in melee.
You can't. There's no space.
Okay, well then I need to get in melee immediately after, as soon as the spread goes off.
Exactly. That's what I meant.
I
Then
am
it
in
doesn't
melee
matter for
during
you
that
to ensure.
mechanic.
There's enough
Well,
room
this is
for
good.
There should be.
5 people under the boss. Like 1 person directly under, 4 people spread around the
You
edges.
can go
without
all the way to the far end, Crusader.
Huh?
I'll
Far
go
end?
to the far end for spreads always, if it's in first mechanic, instead of going left, and Frawley can take left.
And then
Sure.
for the other range, please try and stay away from the boss.
Sure. So Frawley is in left group and then Cherry's in the right group then.
Check food.
Cherry might die though because you're now in a 3-man stack. And you do take double the amount of damage Frawley takes.
Bubble. No.
If you die,
should
I'm
be
swapping you
fine.
back.
Yeah, it's about 20% more. If that. I doubt it's even that much for them.
It was twice in the log that we looked at.
Wait, what?
It was literally twice.
Twice.
What the fuck?
That
That's what I
doesn't
meant.
seem right.
We'll see. We'll see.
Harry took 40,000. I took.
DPS are grabbing tether.
Everyone else took 20,000.
Our
talk
focus,
about it
focus.
later.
Oh yeah, we'll focus up.
Thanks healers need the Nisi. DPS tethers, tanks healers, Nisi.
I have one.
Gonna be okay. DPS center. Wait for the tethers, center. We all have them. Get out. Oh, Isabel has one.
Uh-oh.
Who missed their... Oh, was
Oh,
you?
Isabu
Did you
ran
move?
Isabel
in.
went into
Yeah,
the
she
middle
went
too
in.
early.
Okay, so that's... Let me see.
Or just like I don't think you can pre-position there.
I had run into the middle because everybody else was, and I didn't have a tether at that point.
You weren't supposed to have a
Home
tether.
gang, home, do you have it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
I was,
DPS
so
tether.
that's my fault. Okay, yeah, that's my fault. That's why I ran in to get a tether. So, I mean, I wasn't early.
Alright, focus up, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, practice
Whatever's done
this.
is done. Alright, let's try to keep calls clean.
Okay, lightning and water. Area we're swapping.
We're going to lightning side.
Let's stack.
Stack, thank you.
Okay, so the knockback itself.
Alright, so
isn't just
comes
that.
clean. We're going north side.
Don't be in blue. We need.
Spread. Avoid green. We have plenty of time, avoid green. Now wipe it here. That's fine. Wipe it.
I got the auto to death, by
All
the way.
good. All good.
That is mean.
Again, people are still getting used to
Yeah.
moving, and then healing comes after.
And Crusader, instead of calling north side, can you call the letter?
Sorry,
Gotcha.
yeah, I keep forgetting cursor. Yeah, I'll call letter from now. Yeah.
Right?
I have no idea what north is.
right. I know. I forgot.
Would it be better to hold buffs through that section?
Ideally, but
The fight is 7 minutes, so we can hold up to a minute.
Yeah.
go again. For now, don't worry too much
Hold.
about buff. Right. For now, don't worry too much about buff. Let's do the mechanic right, and then
40
we'll swap
seconds.
around when people are more used to timings and such.
Oh, it's like 7 minutes 20 or something. But yeah.
I think the longest one I've seen so far is 7:12.
Okay, never mind. Also, Crusader, can you call reprisal on this next blood rig until I remember to do it consistently?
I'll try.
Oh,
DPS are getting tether.
Thank you.
Ace healers need Nisi. DPS, once you don't have a Nisi, you're going center. DPS tether, tanks healers Nisi.
I have one.
DPS go center, everyone else out. Cherry, come in. Okay, all four are there, get out. Good job.
Nice.
Alright, keep comms clean. We'll go into Pinex. We're going to water side,
Wall.
stacking after. Turn her up. We're going Charlie.
Oh,
Told you.
Oh, stupid.
There. Yeah. Center. Spread. No, let's do a quick wipe here. On a practice
Crusader, are you
mechanic
going to
until-
call whether it's sword or cape or no?
Do you want me to? I thought it'll be too much call out, but I can if you want.
I didn't see it that time, but if you aren't, then I'll pay attention more to it.
Do people need me to call out Sword Cape? Because with its cape, I would have you knockback immune. Preference?
Yeah, I haven't been looking.
Okay,
I
so I'll
keep
call it
forgetting
out.
to look.
Okay,
So,
all
yeah,
good, all
thank
good.
you.
I'll call it out then.
One
Would you
note-
guys rather I call out cape or knockback immune?
Cape.
Keep.
Cape? Okay, cape. Alright.
Mm.
So if you hear cape, always knockback immune for that.
Isabeau, how do you say your name?
You can
I
just
know I
say
should be
Isa.
Anyway.
I just pick a
Anyways,
different one every
yeah.
time.
Me too. Sorry. I should have asked a long time ago. Do you want to just stand in melee range? Because it seems like Frawley and I. Oh, sorry. For the tether Nisi thing.
Okay.
Frawley and I seem to be comfortable moving out. So
Yeah,
regardless
that's
if you
good.
have the tethers or not, yeah, you can probably stay in melee range and you
Can
maybe
heal
the healing
better
will be
there.
easier. Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good idea.
So if there's a specific spot that you want shaken, I've been kind of putting it on whatever AoE at the moment, but I can put it in a specific place.
Elementals are great for now. Let's keep it at
Okay.
that, and we go. First elemental, right? First elemental.
Always first or the stack specifically?
Always first. Always
Okay.
first. Rise of Blood Rake.
better.
Action taking damage.
Which one, probably?
I didn't look.
DPS tethers.
Tethers.
Look at the next one.
DPS needs to
DPS.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's probably call it out. It's a side. Call it out after directors. Call it out.
So grab your Nisi and then go center DPS. DPS need Nisi and tether. Go center DPS. Get your tether. Get out.
All good.
Center up. Heals.
It's much nicer.
Buster. Home gang. Pionex incoming. Go to lightning, go to lightning. Stack after.
So knock back to lightning.
Center up. We're gonna go Delta and it's sword. Delta, sword. Spread.
Oh, sorry, Ali.
It's okay.
Buster. Covering. True north, true north. Fire safe. You can ignore it. Ignore what I say. Fire safe. True north. Make sure top
No.
off. Make sure everyone's shielded.
Gonna wings here.
Know your partners. Know where you're going. Melee smacks melee.
And I've got Lily Bow.
Once you get tethered, you rotate to your partner and start grabbing orbs.
Bottom setup.
Rotate.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can be in. I'll always pop the orbs, Crystal.
Ah,
Stay.
Air after.
I have,
Weapon.
Oh fuck.
I
So,
will-
Isabeau, once you grab
There's
the
fire,
first
right?
one, you can probably run directly into the second one. It looks like.
yeah, I
Have
did
one?
that, but then I
Where
got
did you
hit
pop it?
by that other one.
Right.
did
You,
you
pop
it
so
at
you
before?
went past the first or the second one, further to the left. Make sure you're not to the
Just
left
run
because that one's the
straight.
one popping. Yeah, just run directly
Okay.
into it, and I'll always be close enough.
Okay.
And then Crusader, the first Blood Rake after Pinax stuff finishes. Is that your or my reprisal?
Do you want me to grab it? I do not know the
I have it
times
up.
as you.
I don't know if you have it up.
Mine should be up. I don't use it for anything else because
I-
elementals are independent damage, I presume.
Right. Do you want it or do you want me to get it?
Can you grab it?
Okay.
If you can.
And then you can do the second.
Second
yeah,
blood
so
red.
I have one question for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
orbs
go for it.
because
Where did
once
you pop
I
it?
yeah, so once I got the tether, I went to rotate, but
Uh-huh.
because of the orb spawning on the intercards, I
Uh-huh.
would need to run inside the puddle in the middle to pop immediately.
No, you stand here, Bruno.
Okay, so you
Here.
wait for the orb to pop to
Correct.
you.
You wait for it to
Okay.
come to you because the reason you died is you popped it here and then I wasn't in the radius, so you died because you didn't first.
Oh,
It's a two-man
okay,
stack.
okay.
It's the same as Emerald EX, right?
So,
Mhm,
Bo, I
okay.
think what we did worked just fine. So, just for the first one, do the same thing, and then the second, run straight to it.
Yeah.
So Bruno,
Then-
you wait here, and then right after that, you go to Charlie, and then you wait in front here.
Yeah, I just jumped the gun there because I went
but
for the orb
okay.
immediately.
We should go for it. Okay, that was good. Again, there's us rewiping. It's very cumbersome, I know, but I'm doing this so our next week re-clear is cleaner, a lot cleaner. So bear with me.
This sucks, man. Fuck.
And reprisal blood rig.
DPS tether. Takes healer Nisi. So DPS, once you don't have Nisi, you are going center. DPS tether, tank healer Nisi.
I have one.
ICB
Harry,
top
don't
left.
move.
Once you
ICB
don't
top
have it,
left.
go center.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Okay, ICB's gonna
Can't get it
die.
anymore. I'm gonna.
Unless somebody gets
Crystal's
it.
gonna die.
Wait.
No.
Well, what?
ICB left, right, top left.
Who had it then?
Crystal.
Crystal.
You
Crystal
check
was on
left.
the
Alpha
opposite
didn't have
side.
it. You check right. Frawley didn't have it. You go top left. Go grab it from Crystal.
Cherry, don't move. I take it.
That's a long ass run by the time
I
I
told
checked
you, it
for
is a long
that.
Yeah.
There's no other option.
I,
They were both on that side.
I can freely move no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't
I
see
know,
why we're
but-
forcing healers to move instead.
Because that puts too much variable. That's the exact thing I put, right? I put Cherry moving, me moving, Karen moving. And then ICB don't have to move, but that puts too many variables, right? There are situations where you have to look a lot, and just doesn't work. So just having healers and tank move is good enough.
I mean,
I think we were
Right,
having
you're
a lot
thinking-
of
you're
problems
thinking
with
on
Uzai's
one
strat
layer?
yesterday, right?
well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking healers and tanks is 4 people. All melees is 4 people and also works in the same number
Doesn't
of
work.
times.
I tried all melees moving, it doesn't work. It just simply doesn't work with some combinations.
Yeah,
like
that
just
doesn't work if all the ranged and all the healers have it.
Yeah, the Melee's move to those people though.
Then who's gonna order? Like, there needs to be a rule. I want to set a rule that
So-
makes it
so-
easy.
Let's say tanks healers need it, and the tanks both have it, and the casters both have it. Then the healers still need to move.
Just let healers move. Thanks, healers move. Yeah.
I just,
can-
yeah, I don't know why I would have to run to Narnia though. Like if
There were no
If you can
DPS on your
propose me
side
any
that had
other
it, right?
rule, I subdue.
I
That would be
mean,
great.
in that
For
the
that
only
situ-
time I ever have to run to Narnia
For that
is if
situation-
Crystal has it.
If I have it and ISIPU needs it, I'll just move to ISIPU. It's a one-off situation. It's no more work for anybody else.
But you have to look at everyone to determine
Yeah,
that.
I already do look at everyone.
Okay, then if you can do it, then do it.
Okay.
The only scenario that requires that is Cherry and Crystal. Both of you will need to check if Isabu needs it and both her sides don't have it. Then you both need to go and.
I
pass it
basically
through.
just move after everybody else if I have it. Or if I need it.
Which, okay.
I think my biggest problem with it is, but when you're saying Isabeau like top left, right, I'm facing to the side, so I'm like in my head, okay, where am I going? And then by the time that's all happened, it's too late.
Okay, focus right now.
That's-
Blood rate.
These
5.
healers are taking the tether. DPS need a Nisi. Thanks, healers. You are making sure DPS have a Nisi, then going center for the tether.
Go move, Bruno. Yep.
Okay, once
Wait
you're
until the
done with that.
DC pass.
Yep. Be center. One more tether.
Oh, I don't have one.
I still don't do it.
Really? Did it? That works, I guess.
What the fuck? Okay.
That was spooky.
Nice. Good job.
Focus. Buster incoming. Now be dead center if you can. We'll do slight movement. Dead center is best. Next. Go to lightning, go to lightning. We're stacking after. Center up. We're going delta, delta, delta.
She's slow.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, I forgot to call that out. My bad. I was looking at Karen. Why did you die, Karen? We're just too close.
I was thinking about Cape and didn't
wipe
run
it,
out.
wipe it. There's too many reses. Yeah. Sorry,
Mr.
sorry. Yeah, I
Chair
forgot to call
just
out Cape.
tried
Sorry,
to
sorry.
kill
Yeah, I
me.
called out left and I forgot to call out Cape. Sorry, my bad. Yes.
Just like standing directly behind it, and I hear Kate, by the way. Just fucking yeeted. No, I should be looking.
Is-
Crusader, would it be too much for you to say like Cape go to wall or Cape water at the same time?
They would,
If that
yeah,
makes
they'll
sense.
cluster comms. There'll be too many
Because-
variations of it.
But
Right?
does that here? Do you mind if I just do
Would
a quick wipe? Oh,
Sure.
I want to test something. Yeah, so that is the furthest out I can go. I was missing the fire the last 2 times.
Again, I'm
You-
in.
you
I'm
don't
in
have
the
a
melee
normal
stack.
gap
You don't
closer,
have
do you?
to. She doesn't. That's why. Yeah, Reaper is. Yeah. You don't have to be in the stack, Crystal. Don't worry about it because they're doing a 3-man. I'll be in the 1 group anyway. But what are you saying here? What do you mean? Cape water.
I mean, I can just think about it better, but I keep waiting to see Caper sword and then not running to wall fast enough when it's lightning. But I'll just Right, because
that one
when
yeah,
he
yeah,
starts casting west or whichever is when I have to
Mhm.
run to the wall, and that's a little bit after I've registered whether it's lightning or water, and then I don't think about it again.
So what I
But
did is I ran to
if you
the
think that's too complicated, I'll just be better.
So if
Um,
you're thinking that, Karen, the best in your scenario would be just press knockback immune for cape or X.
Mhm.
Right?
Right,
Whether
but
it's
the-
X or cape, you press knockback immune, so you ignore the water.
Yeah,
Right,
you can always press it on that
I guess
cast,
that's
right?
true. You're right.
Yeah, so you can just do that, right?
Especially
Okay.
if you're gap closing the first
And
water.
in fact, I
you can
have
just always
IR
press
up
it.
no matter what there.
Right. So yeah, you're fine then.
Uh,
Does anyone have something to say? I heard someone. I cut someone off.
I was just going to say the same thing where you can just
Oh yeah.
knock back
Okay.
immune.
although the
Sounds good.
reason that I'm waiting is because I have eye up there and I'm trying to get fell cleaves before
Yeah.
the water if I can.
Karen,
Um,
if you
I'll
mitigate
just drop.
hard, actually.
No, I'll just drop 2 cities. It's fine.
Okay.
I think I'll still get all my fell cleaves afterwards anyway.
Doesn't getting hit also give you a damage down? I know that
No, I don't think
if
it
you're in
doesn't.
the if you're in the
Did I get a
tiles,
damage
You're
down?
in
will
the
get a
tile,
damage
you
down.
get a
No,
damage
tile
down,
you do.
but
Tile
that's
you do.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not relevant here.
Go for it. We'll continue. Yeah.
I'll just always go to the wall and then figure out
back in.
IR later.
Yeah.
Doing this Seraph shit is so cancer.
Is
I'll
it more
figure it out,
responsive
though.
at least?
Yeah. I'm trying to get the second shield off and not delay station. I
Comms,
think I got it
comms.
done.
Thanks, healers tether.
So I missed it this time, but I'm planning to have both faint and a heal at.
DPS Nisi. Tanks healers, you are getting rid of your Nisi, then going center. Tanks healers tether. DPS Nisi. Get rid of your Nisi. Now go
Oh.
center. Do a wiggle. Make sure you wiggle and everyone gets a tether.
Oh.
Good job. Get
Works.
out.
Center up, center up, center up.
Cluster.
Gang. Dead center if you can.
How does it feel being back on Paladin?
No idea. No, it's comfortable. I like it.
It's a
That's
keep
what-
comms
right.
thing.
Thank you. Pyrnix. Lightning, we go to lightning. We'll need to spread after. Dead center. We're gonna go alpha and knockback immune now. Alpha, knockback immune now.
That's. I think I needed to know for myself because that call out was way too late for me to get to Alpha in time.
Crystal,
that-
since you're gap closing through the boss anyway, can you go far? And I'll
Yeah.
go left. So
yeah,
probably
that time
then.
is that
Just
time
stay
is
at that
awkward
time.
because I was aiming to the left tile and then I saw that was the
We'll just figure
poison
it out.
one.
So
Um,
Farley, you can go straight back to the boss, and I'll be left.
You
And
want me to
Crystal will go
be
across.
so gap close to boss, and that's my spot.
Yeah. So if 2 is going off, you can be like here. Wait, no, you have to be
2's going off.
That time was awkward because we had the poison.
right. So
Okay, so we've been knocked back
even
before.
though
I'm
even
knocked back over
though you're
here.
doing
The boss is
you're-
center.
even though you're only looking at one of them for where you're getting knocked, you still have to look at all of them for the spread because we need to be in cardinals. Otherwise, there's no space for 4 people. Right? Because one of them will be exploding.
Just experimenting with the combo timings. We'll figure it out.
Theory, one
So-
person could be directly beneath.
Here, I'll
Turn
can
off
I
some
borrow the
lights.
waymarks real quick? Is if A and B are going off, then Crystal will be here. I will be here. Frawley would be, or Crusader would be here, and then Frawley would be here. Does that make sense?
So we've been knocked back from A to here, and we just gap close and you guys go there.
Yeah, so regardless of
Can you
which
guys
of
be? Okay, yeah. You
We
guys can be
can,
in
it'll
A
just
because
be-
that goes off
regardless
first.
of which of A or B is the lightning and which of it is the stack or is the spread, we need to be in these spots because
Okay.
we can't be intercards.
Sounds good.
I have a question.
Oh, go for it. Sorry. Yeah, go for it.
How are we doing fire after shift? Is it
After
group
Cape,
1 in
Cape
front,
X,
group 2
after
behind?
Cape X?
Mhm.
Yeah. Caster group, so ICPS group at the wall. Stay at the wall. You're not moving. Only the melees are going to move for you.
Yeah, and then melee's in front.
Correct.
Okay, 20.
I remember when I was a caster.
Go Sage and grab your gap closer.
Worry.
Ooh.
Nice little blood rig.
Oh,
Taylor's tether.
Alright, okay.
DPS need the Nisi. Tanks healers. Your job is to get rid of Nisi, then go center. Tanks healers tether. DPS Nisi. Get rid of your Nisi, then be center. Is it
Crystal, go grab it from
have a-
ICW.
Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Grab your tether. Get out.
Stay center.
Buster after
Uh,
this won't need to heal me.
I was captain.
Alva can stay there. As long as you're in the soil, I'll catch you with the wings. Slowly make your way across towards the dead center.
Wait till the Buster to do that, please.
You need to be at the nipple, the tip, Karen. Don't be inside the boss of blocks. Alright. Dead center when you can. Hynix. We go to lightning, we go to lightning. We'll spread after.
The thing we talked about.
Oh, it's my stuff. Okay, center up. We're gonna go Charlie and it's sword. Charlie, sword.
Stacks out of the
Stack.
fire.
Yep. Great. Oh,
Where's
Karen's
my
dead.
food?
Karen's dead. Oh, Karen's dead.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll hold,
you
I'll hold-
invuln?
I'll
Yeah,
pull-
yeah.
yeah.
I have
I'll-
raise. I have raise. Okay, good.
Can you move?
Shit.
Can you guys move? Thank you.
I'll let you pull the boss and then I'll grab it back.
Sure.
The boss is ours, Crusader. Oh,
I'll wait
Crystal,
I'll wait till it's
no.
fully centered.
Already
Sure.
true north. We could
Ah.
position.
Oh, I
True
got
north.
turned
True
on.
north. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll
Come
add
skin,
it
come
as a
sleep.
feature.
Blue.
Stance off, please.
Clock
There's a lot of
spots.
time. Don't forget.
Clock spots. Wait for tether to the orb and then you move.
Yours, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Wait. Move. First orb. Bruno, you have to be here, right here, right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bruno,
so-
you need to be in front of the marker.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, good. Yeah. And Alva
And then we have to be on the
Crystal.
safe side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're correct. You guys are correct. Yeah.
Is there no way you guys can pop that orb faster?
No,
No, we
because
couldn't-
it's directly on the circle that does
No,
damage.
it's not you. It's my group. The reason
Oh,
why ours
yeah.
didn't pop is because Bruno wasn't at the back, so it just didn't pop at all.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
If Karen's side can do it fine, we can also do it fine. Don't worry about it.
Crystal,
Did
can you
anyone
always
die
put yourself in the center of the boss hitbox with your spread?
I can try.
Right, because in that case, the snapshot was while you were in the middle, which I think
Yeah.
is fine if you can always be in the middle or a little bit further past it.
Yeah, it's awkward because it teleports me in the direction my character is facing.
Right. I'll max melee, but if you're a little to the left or right, then we're gonna clip each other. So you have to
Yeah.
be able to go straight forward.
That's hard.
Yeah. And the other option is someone drops uptime.
Right.
Did anyone die from direct damage on the second hit?
No.
Or did the
I
Lily
don't
Bell
think so.
help?
The bottom side died completely because we just failed the mechanic.
I
So
put
if
shake
anything,
on it
top
as
side-
well on that one.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I put Veil, I think, as well, so that should be 10% shield as well.
Yeah,
Do we
and I have
want
the
all of
Lily
those, or should
Bell
I save
top.
shake for the next thing instead?
The next thing isn't. What's the next thing? It's
I guess
top-
there's
no,
nothing for a while.
there's
Yeah, okay,
Buster,
I'll put shake
right,
there
yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, put shake there, yeah.
I'm gonna go to the
No,
bathroom
no,
while
just a second. Yeah,
people
go
are
for it,
AFK.
Go for it. Second Buster.
And then it looks like that's when you immediately, after you've popped your second one, you go to the safe area, which I did not know which safe area it was, but
I'll write that down here on the
it was
chat.
3.
It was blue, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write down lightning element to be sure, and then I'll call that out after we eat the second orb. It was a little bit hectic. I'll need some time getting used to, and then I'll be
That's
probably calling out
okay.
easily.
I just was
Otherwise,
saying because it
working
doesn't
really
look
good,
like we
though.
have time.
Yeah.
But presumably after we eat the orb, first orb,
We take a nap because it's full of carbs.
second orb, and then we move immediately to the safe zone. Oh, there's a cast bar for it, for the safe zone.
Who's looking at the cast bar and all that's going on? Not me.
Somebody.
So, is there a single safe spot?
Yes, a single zone safe spot, correct.
Okay,
But
so
because-
I mean, one group might have to run all the way across.
Correct, you might need to go from 1 to 3, correct. To one zone to the other zone. Yeah. But again, the boss will be perfectly centered because Karen is not leaving max melee. You can still hit it from the safe zone. And the boss won't move that much.
I also tried in the Nissy, I did try to find Crystal and pass it to her, but I got
For
lost
that-
and then
For that, I'd
she
say
came
just
to
don't move.
say-
Yeah.
Then the fastest way, Isabel, that if you can, of course, this is not necessary. If you look left and right and you can't, neither of them meets the criteria, just tell Crystal to come
Yeah.
grab it for you, or that'll be best because they come help Crystal.
I
if
can
Crystal has it,
also
Well, the thing is,
I
I
can
can
call when Crystal moves. I can see it very easily.
I can
If
move
you
all the
can
way
do that.
across there. It's just a
Yeah, yeah,
matter
yeah.
of it's
Yeah.
hard to move past each other.
Okay,
Right.
are we good?
Do a ready check. If everyone's back. But I think as soon as we get this clean on the first element, I think we'll prog really fast. So it's a good sign.
That's because there's only one mechanic after the orbs.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
'cause we've
but
seen them
we
all.
don't talk about it. Yes.
We don't talk about it, he said.
I'll be curious to see if there's another way to do orbs.
There probably is. The thing you drew Crusader was thinking about, but I told him I was worried about the lines being a problem, so he didn't try it for the moment.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
seems like it'll be
I-
consistent.
I've seen that one in pods a few times.
Okay. Yeah, I was just not sure if
Comms clean here. Blood rate coming out. The lyric needs to be go Frawley is keep Promise Queen.
DPS tether. Takes healers Nisi.
Oh my.
DPS. Your job is to not have a Nisi and then be center. DPS tether takes healers Nisi. DPS center.
Oops.
Wiggle. Make sure you get one.
Uh-oh.
One more. One
Oh,
more.
good.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
we're good.
No problem.
Probably try not to
Did
move.
he get the?
Again?
Someone gave him Mega Diva. Just bad.
Oh wait, yeah, you passed me a Nissan. Oops.
Yeah, ICW is supposed to have grabbed it from you. Yeah. But it's
Oh,
okay.
I
Keep
gave
going.
it to him. That was my bad.
Oh, okay, okay.
If possible, Frawley, don't move. Give me an EC, I'll grab it from you.
Yeah. DPS don't move at all. DPS don't move at all. The more you move, the more you make the effect of tanks and healers. Alright, focus up. Pinex coming up.
That helps. Thanks.
Ring.
I was casting.
Dead center when you can. Water side, and we will need to stack water side.
Oh, Bruno.
Oh.
Oh
Just
no, I can't believe we've done this.
We're going Charlie and knockback immune. Knockback immune, Charlie.
Water. Right.
spread.
That's my bad.
Hi, Crusader, move away from me.
Oh good, I'll move.
Thank you.
Invul
Can't
Mystic
hit the
and
boss
Crusader.
with that
I know,
pattern.
I know.
I'm gonna assume you're gonna invul now. I'm gonna res Bruno.
I'll do the same thing as last time with aggro. Just wait till
I'm
it's
gonna
fully centered.
Q3 in the center.
Alright, keep
Please
comms
do
clean.
the
Nine.
center.
I addled. I addled.
Okay.
Oh,
Two or
fuck.
three?
Sorry, I was scared.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was a bit
in
late.
there.
Don't forget that Frawley
Yeah.
can take reses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the
Hey,
first
if
one
it
that
is-
started my combo.
You're red res mage, but no, that was fine. I just should have topped up first. I didn't realize it was so soon.
I made IR mistakes.
All good, all good. Let's go again. That's good. Go again.
Also, I'm sorry, Alva.
No worries.
I heard DPS. And I was like, oh, I've got to give it to you.
Was caught up in the hubris of having a knockback immune.
Replies of blood right.
DPS are taking tether. Takes healers. You need the Nisi.
I need the Nisi.
The DPS. Once you do not have a Nisi, you are center.
Do not have a Nisi.
Takes healers. Grab a Nisi.
I have one.
Okay, DPS go center. Wiggle. Get out.
Get the soil, please.
Drop this soil for blood break, so don't worry about the initial hit. Yeah, perfect.
Good job, Buster. Center when you can. Incoming Pinex.
I did that healer aggro.
Going to water, go to water, go to water, go to water. When you're spreading after.
I'm staying.
Crusader. You go be move tiny bit faster.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Data,
Thank you.
sword.
Sword.
Oh,
Oh.
me.
Yeah. Well, sorry. I died and I couldn't call out. Sorry. I was trying to figure out. Weapon real quick. So
Why don't we? Okay,
just
I have a
now.
proposal, and it's
Sure.
worked for me 4 polls in a row, I think. No matter what the first thing is, so because we always want to knock back immune cape, I propose that every single time it's the shift cast, we knock back immune, regardless of whether it's cape or not. Always knock back immune.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. My problem was I didn't have the space to gap close in because Frolly and Karen both took the safe spots.
I'm going left, you're going right. No?
Doing what?
Yeah, but Frolly was in front of me and you were on my left, and I
I
couldn't
wasn't
go
going in
right.
the boss. I stayed out.
There was someone in front of me. I couldn't move in, so I tried to move between ISW and that
So
person.
Crusader, let's say 1 and 2 are going off. Just always
Yeah.
be towards B when you go out.
I can't
it's
move
spread.
that far,
Why
right?
not?
That is the problem.
Why not?
I'm
Because
just
I'm
getting
not
up
gonna.
and dropping GCDs.
Yeah, I've been dropping GCD too. So I got knocked back here, right? So from here I get knocked back here.
Why
to
did you
Charlie.
get knocked back there? What I'm saying is you should have gotten knocked back towards B.
Okay, that's fine too. All right, that's fine. All right, we go again. I'll do that.
Yeah, so 60% through the shift cast, just knock back immune every time. And we'll de-jank the phase, I promise. And then you can just always be at the wall.
Yeah, you always press it for cape or sword.
Range,
be at
the
the wall.
further away from the middle you are, the happier you do melee.
And that's trying to catch both casts, by the way.
Think of it like Ice Shiva, a knockback ice. You have to do it at a specific time.
Its healers are taking the
Fight
tether.
over.
Do the next one.
Takes healers are also getting the Nisi. Takes healers, you're getting both the Nisi and then the tether. Takes healers, get the Nisi, then go center for tether. It's not very fucked, yeah. Go center, tanks, and healers. Do the wiggle. I have a tether still, I have a tether. Okay.
I'm gonna change one rule after this. Remind me, Karen.
Okay. Don't heal me.
Thank you for jumping.
Bust. Dead center, ready for Pinex. You go to lightning side, and spread after.
So that's my spot for Ollie.
We're going to go beta, knockback immune now. Beta, knockback immune now. And
Oh.
just wipe it here. Wipe it here.
I thought you were
Crystal,
moving
were
through
you?
the boss.
Sorry, 1 second.
Great.
Crystal,
Um,
are you okay? Crystal, were you okay going through the boss? Or is that too much, or is that okay?
Crystal, I think, can get to the direct center of the boss.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
get to direct
direct
center. I
center.
can't
Okay,
go
direct
to.
center.
Right, so
That's fine, that's fine.
Frolly, in this case, 1 and 4 were unsafe, which would put me. Take A, B, C, D.
Can I change
Wouldn't
one
you
thing?
still
actually?
be
That would put me at A.
here?
And no, I would be at A. And you were
Okay.
standing here, right? You can't be at an
Uh-huh.
intercard. If you're at an intercard, we can't make 4 people fit ever. You would need to be here.
You'll be cardinal. Max melee cardinal.
Okay, all I did was gap close back in the same way I had been doing.
Right.
You
So
can't-
you
yeah,
can't get knocked to a diagonal and gap close back in if we're getting 4 people on the boss. You need to be at a cardinal.
what
Otherwise,
I'd
we
recommend-
just can't do it.
Frawley is for that sort of thing. Since I think most of the melee are getting knocked back like to the left side of the lightning square for that. Try getting knocked to the right side of the lightning square so you'll be on the boss's right side already.
Or the easier way, Frawley, is because you're on the left group with Bruno. Karen, can you let Frawley take the left, and then you
Sure.
take the center cardinal? Yeah.
I mean, I think that the problem here is Frawley is looking relative to only one square, and it is not possible to look relative to only one
Right.
square.
So if he only looks at
Right,
relative to one square,
he has to
always
look
go...
at both of the squares that are glowing.
That's true. Yeah.
It is
Okay,
required that you
what
know
are the
which
situations where I would need to rotate?
So
Because so the way you described it, I will always be in the lightning square, right? So in this case, lightning was 3,
sure.
so I will either be here or here.
Yes.
Right?
That is correct.
Okay,
That's
why? In what situation do I move from alpha to beta?
So it depends on which other square is glowing, right?
So Frawley, for example, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to read a beta for now. If 3 is safe, right? If 3 is safe...
3 is always safe on the knockback.
3 is always safe. Alright, let's say 3 is safe.
Yeah.
Then, depending on whether it's stack or spread, or poison could be on 4 or 2, right? That's random.
Yep.
Let's say it's spread. And if 2 is poison, right? If 2 is poison, then Karen will need to be at beta, right? Karen is
So
right
if 2 is poison, you would be
Then
at
you are
A.
in the
If
center.
4 is poison, you would be at the other one.
Okay,
Right,
no
so-
longer
but
has
why
marker.
why are you going beta? So 4 is not safe this time. Why?
So let's say 4
aren't
is not
you
safe. If
here?
4 is not safe,
I'm
that's
not
Crystal.
there.
No,
if
she's
4
not
is
there.
safe.
Why not?
If 4 is not safe, I'm at A.
Then then you need to shift down to beta.
Okay, and where are the other 2 people? If 4 is not safe.
You don't
if
need to
4
care
is
about
not
us.
safe, Crusader
No,
is
tell me-
north.
tell me where they
and
are.
Crusader is north, and Crystal is in the boss hitbox.
Crusader
Put
is
them-
Charlie,
put them
Charlie for
markers.
Crystal, and then Delta
Okay,
is Crystal.
doesn't 1 become not safe before this happens?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
so you could
Right.
stand in 1 at this point, right?
No.
So, Crusader could stand in 1. The problem with that is that if Crystal gets all the way across the boss, they're next to each other, right? So in
My
theory, we have.
objection is that I can't be in the exact middle, so I'll be closer to about there.
Right,
Yeah.
So in theory, we have 4 people like this. In practice, Crystal is more towards the middle. But in theory, we have
Crystal
4
is,
people.
like, here.
Right. In theory, we have 4 people in a square. If we
Okay,
rotate
so
that square
why don't
so
we
that it's
always
all
do it the same way? And then just shift who is on the not safe side. Right, so Delta and Charlie would shift.
What?
Does that not make sense?
No.
No, it doesn't.
The
Actually, no, we don't even need to. Why don't we just do it like this every time?
Okay, Karen, I'm
Give me
going to
back.
do this real quick.
Can you
Frawley-
not move
Frawley-
from
Frawley-
there to
Frawley-
Charlie
Frawley-
and Delta?
No, you can't do Charlie because that's just physically impossible for a Crystal to get there. Crystal, the furthest Crystal can make is here, and I guess C.
Here,
for
I have
Crusader,
a
can go
I have a
anywhere.
way to make this easy. Frawley, you always go to the one that is left on the safe tile. Okay, so in this case, if 3 is safe, you always go A. I'll adjust.
Yeah, for reference, I'm gonna pull the boss real quick. If I get knocked back to here, I'll be able to get to here.
Yeah. So
So make sure you're max melee, or you will also die.
I hate this guy.
does that Raleigh? Does that make sense?
If it's just a timing, then yeah, that makes sense.
Let me think through it real quick to make sure that
Yeah.
this is works. So
So while you think, I'll talk for Raleigh. So okay, I'm just confused on what you want at the moment. So
Crusader,
If-
are you in?
Static positions. I want static positions. I want
okay,
people.
okay.
2
I'm talking
people
about
in
okay,
3,
right,
2
right,
people
right,
in
right.
1.
Let's say 3
all
is
I'm saying.
safe, right? Let's say 3 is safe, right? Okay, let's say 3
Uh-huh.
is safe, and 4 is off limits because that's spread. How do you want us? A, B, C, D. Show me.
I want you to ignore 4 and 2.
Not possible because okay. So if 4 is unsafe, this is how we'll position ourselves. Right? That one understood? 4 is unsafe.
Wait,
need
Crusader,
one-
leave.
why
Hold
can't
on, hold
so
on.
if we can have one person at sea, why
Can
can't we
we
have another person
pause
here?
for a moment? Let me
One
think
second,
through
okay.
this, and then
You can mute us. I'm talking to Frawley right now.
I know,
right?
but I want the markers to stay in a spot where I can look at them. I want them to stay like this for a moment while I.
Okay, sure. One second. The reason why the C could go to 1 is because I will get knocked back in that direction. Right? What you're requiring is for Crystal to move a lot as well, to all the way on the other side. You three are in the same group. Do you understand?
Okay, but why
There-
can you get to C and no one else can? What
Because
are you
I'm
doing
already on the
differently?
right group, and I'm thinking ahead and already pre-positioning before that.
Okay, so if someone else could pre-position, could they get to beta or delta? Sorry.
Not quite at Delta.
Okay, then why can you get to Charlie and not?
Okay,
and
because
nobody
I'm
can
no,
already
no.
getting
Could
it
you get
knocked
to-
back to.
Here, guys,
If it was you, could you get to delta instead?
No,
of
I
Charlie?
cannot.
have
I
it.
cannot get
It
to
is.
Delta.
It is solved. Okay. Frawley, whichever one is safe, the one that is opposite, you always go to the left. Okay. So in this case, if 3 is safe, you go to A always, no matter which the other one is. Crusader, you do the exact same thing you've already been doing. Crystal, you do the exact same thing you've already been doing. That's all we need. Done.
Mhm.
So you're adjusting between B and D.
Yes, I'm adjusting
Sure,
between
sure,
B and D.
Sure. If you're doing that, that's good.
Yes,
Right.
that's fine.
Yeah. Crusader, when are you in your magic phase by chance?
During elements.
Are you in there at
The-
all?
Yeah, the after cape. Like before,
Okay.
like during Buster. During Buster.
Interesting.
Yeah. So my magic phase comes out before Pinex and after Buster. So nothing during element. Everything during element I need full uptime, supposedly.
Okay, actually, give me, keep the same thing I said. It's correct. I just want to think of one thing for myself before we pull.
Go for it. Do you need me to change anything, Crystal?
No.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
to Crystal.
no, yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just trying to see, like, because if you're in magic phase, that would make everything a lot easier.
Correct, it would.
Yeah, we're good now. We can pull if nobody
Crystal,
else
you can
needs
do the
anything.
same thing, and we'll see how it goes.
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
does Paladin even have like the different openers now because it has so much more potency on magic, or no?
They do, but it's still a potency loss to do an alternate
Isabel, are
rotation.
you back?
That makes sense.
Yeah, considering a full
Totally.
uptime on a dummy, it's still
Thank you.
suboptimal to do magic first or
I'm doing a
whatever, pre-pull
countdown check for
fight.
food.
Thank you.
Why do I have a number? Oh, never mind. I know why.
Too much talking.
Because I'm the second best healer.
Yeah.
Yep. Only
always
behind the
kill
crane.
Or we just need to keep trying the tiles until people get used to the movements. So I think more pulls the better now, really.
Yeah, if we're having problems with 4 melees, I'll just drop uptime.
I'm very confused about 4 melees. We have 1 melee.
Okay.
Thanks for
It's
melee.
okay.
Look,
Alright, focus,
better.
reprisal.
I may have killed you all. No. I lie.
What was it, Frawley? I think something.
DPS
Uh,
together.
Thank you.
DPS get both. DPS need both the Nisi and the Tether.
Crystal, give to Isabel.
I'm grabbing it from Crusader.
Oh, never mind, no.
Yeah.
I need. Alva needs.
DPS go center. You get it from Bruno.
Okay,
Take it
I'll
out. I think
get Crusader.
you're gonna get the Crusaders.
Just wipe.
Wipe it. I'm gonna set one thing. Karen, so just now, Crystal needed to pass to.
No, I had it wrong.
Yeah. So yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, I had
Uh,
to
So both Alva and I had to go.
Yeah, I had it wrong.
I guess Crusader should have passed to Alva, and then I should have grabbed from Bruno.
No, Bruno should have gone to you. Right, you don't
Yeah,
move.
that's what I said.
DPS don't move. Correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change one thing.
Yeah.
For tether,
problem-
no more wiggling. For tether, no more wiggling. Whoever needs tether, you go clockwise and you stand in front of tanks and healers or DPS. And then you wiggle out. You wiggle after, right? Because does that make sense?
We can try it. I'm not 100%
Yeah, yeah.
certain it works, but yeah, we can try it.
Problem with that is that if the person, so say there's somebody at D and there's a DPS in front of the person at D, and both of those people have a tether.
No, right. If
Then it doesn't do
if
anything.
everyone wiggles, there's a problem. But if you stand at a static spot and then you wiggle, the likelihood of you getting is higher. Let's give it a try. Give it a try. So instead of
Yeah, like,
wiggling randomly in the center,
We can see if there's a problem with people taking their tethers very quickly by doing it once. So we should probably just do it once.
Yeah, no, the problem there was because tanks and healers
and Bruno,
didn't
don't go so
anything,
far
I
out. You're not
thought that-
supposed to move out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. Like, I thought it was safe, but then the Nisi was on me, so that's why I was late getting to the butts.
Yeah, you don't need to
the
go to
butts.
Butts. You go to you go to Frawley.
Okay.
You go Crystal, Cherry, Frawley.
DPS need tether.
Right.
So
Or they keep
DPS
the
will
boss
rotate
centered.
clockwise for their tethers and just stand in front of the person.
Tanks healers need Nisi.
Remind us during
Tanks healers,
the
you were getting the Nisi, and then DPS were going for tether. It's normal.
clockwise
rotate.
DPS. Wiggle.
Crusader
and then-
still has.
Oh, I can't upgrade.
Okay.
You still have to wiggle. Doesn't mean you don't need to wiggle.
Here's Buster.
Alright, dead center. Pinex. Try to get the boss centered every time, Karen.
Okay.
Dead center. Of the arena, not the boss. We're going to lightning, go to lightning. We're stacking after. Dead center. We're
Okay,
going
that's not
alpha,
nice.
alpha. Knockback immune now.
So... Spread.
Bread.
Oh fuck! I'm under the boss right now.
Oh no, Crusader, not again. Not like this.
I'm gonna die to this.
Yeah. Sorry,
Uh,
I need to find a spot with this as well.
I need health though for the first hit.
Mm,
I know you do. It's just funny that it's always me.
oh, heal.
Mine, but I'm dead.
Yeah.
Wipe it.
yeah.
Wipe it. All good. Don't worry about it. You're not supposed to recover from that anyway.
I hate this gap closer. I hate this gap closer. I hate this
Yeah.
gap closer.
It looks really bad.
Yeah, I was tilted a little bit to the
Probably.
left
Do you
when I
need
got put in the
uptime for
fire.
the second element as well?
Uh,
Did you need uptime there? Do you need melee uptime there?
Ideally, yes, but for now, no.
Okay, so if the boss is here, Karen's here, Crystal's there, I'm gonna be here, and then Alva's there.
Barry, can I
Alright.
always assume that you're gonna go all the way to the
Yeah,
far
I'm
end?
just gonna Cruz, just for now, just let me fuck off. It's fine.
Yeah. For
We
now,
can
let's keep
figure
it
it
at
out,
that.
but it doesn't matter.
Alva stays at the wall, and then Karen all the way on the other side, and then Crystal near Karen, and I'll be near between Alva and Crystal.
Will the boss follow towards middle after shift?
Yes, it will
okay,
begin
okay.
following.
So you can
towards
stay
him.
where you are. Yeah.
Okay. because
And I can pull it a little bit further than that. I haven't been because I've been afraid of people on that side, but I'm just gonna let Cherry always be not near me at all.
Markers, Cherry. And then let's pull again. Like I said, more like Bruno said, more pulls better.
20. Good question. Oh, I pressed another macro, sorry. It's okay, I also didn't press my sprint for me.
Perfect center.
oops.
I'll
Reprisal.
start saving faint from that one and using it on the
DPS
next
tether.
evolution.
DPS tether. Alright, comes clean for blood rates.
Thanks, healers, Nisi. Thanks, healers. You're grabbing the Nisi, and then DPS will move center. Thanks, healers are grabbing Nisi. Someone needs to get it from me. From
I know
Crowley.
you don't need to
Okay,
say it,
perfect.
you don't have to say it.
DPS move center. Wiggle. Cherry needs one. Get out.
Yeah, the rotate isn't gonna work, Crusader.
No, someone has to wiggle if you don't have it there. Well, second, continue. Alright, focus.
I'll tell you
Center
after.
up.
No heals on me, there's a buster. Also, I'm gonna take a little more damage during the first set than I did this time. Or last time.
Dead center. Dead center of the arena. High next incoming. We go to lightning, and we're stacking after. Dead center. Alright, we're going delta. Knockback immune. Spread.
Play at the res.
Out hollowed.
Center
Note that
for
it does
heal.
hit
We're fine.
corpses.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Keep going. Remember how you're doing.
Center it first, then I'll grab it.
Go north.
Go.
No, don't call alcohol. I'll take no. Okay.
Look at
Check
that
when you
fairy
can,
tether.
Crusader.
True north.
This next reprisal is yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, next battle's yours too. Fun public.
Remember, range in front of marker, melee, max melee. Once you tether, you move. Move. Rotate after explosion.
I got clipped, Crystal.
Yeah, all good, all good, all good.
Are we saying what color?
Green poison. Alright, we're
See
gonna
in
wipe it, wipe
chat
it.
now?
Yeah,
See in
yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
How do you know which style
So,
is it?
So, sorry.
It
once again.
powers 3 of them, and it's the one that's done.
Yeah,
It's from
one,
before the
one after
mechanics.
It's like,
Buster.
yeah,
It's
like
after
45
Buster.
seconds.
Oh,
I'll call that out. I forgot to call that out because I was watching Bruno. Bruno, I'm gonna change a little thing for you. Don't be in front of 4. Actually, be a little bit right of 4, as you saw the orbs tend to go like this.
Did Alva die because of me then? Or...
No, because you're supposed to pop it here, but the orb doesn't go straight through the center. It tilts to the right because it's tethered to crystal.
Oh, because it's rotating. Okay.
Correct. So you might want to be a little bit to the right here. Right here.
Crusader, the reason that having people rotate
Mhm.
to their tank healer won't work is because if a DPS
Double people,
and
right?
their
I
tank,
know.
yeah,
I know. What
it's
I'm
not gonna
saying
work
is,
like that.
it's easier like that because if the person that doesn't have anything wiggles around it, it's easier to grab it rather than 4 people wiggling all over the place.
But then
Does
they
that
might
make
take
sense?
it from the wrong person.
No,
I think-
Sierra, I'll do it real
think-
quick.
Okay,
Like
sure.
this, right? If it's like this, and let's say B and D both have tether,
Sure.
right? If Charlie person wiggles in front of Beta, he will be able to grab Betas, and Beta will grab 4s, right? Rather than all 4 people wiggling all
Right,
over
but
the
that
place.
requires Charlie person to identify which one has a double
No, you
tether.
just wiggle. You just wiggle. Like as soon as this happens, you wiggle a bit, and then everyone just moves
Okay,
out.
so you're saying whoever doesn't have one goes center and wiggles after you're in front, but the people that already do stay.
Okay, if you want to just wiggle all you want. If you want to
I think
stand in
that
front of
wig-
the
I
tanks and
think it's
healer,
honestly better,
whatever it's yours.
Yeah, I like the wiggle better personally. It seemed like I would always get it. quicker.
Markers, Cherry. Wiggle is fine as long as everyone stays till everyone has it.
Right.
And there's a lot of time, so
If we keep having issues with orbs, I want to try the other strategy.
I just have to like wait for.
Yeah, you don't move
Mhm.
until your rotation spot until after the orb that you're running through is gone.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god. Keep
Remember, there's
clicking.
people in the way that you're running that are blowing up an orb, and you can't run through that.
Blood incoming. Rapunzel.
The DPS are grabbing the tether. Thanks, healers need the Nisi buff.
I can't.
Takes healers, grab the Nisi, and then DPS go center when you have nothing.
I have.
Green
Oh, grab it
all-
for my
all-
SW.
or somebody
Crystal
from all-
Ice.
got
up
it. Got it.
Hey.
It's fine.
DPS go center.
You were not correct, Crusader.
Oh, sorry.
Grab the tether.
I will watch myself.
Missing
Don't
one.
worry about ever
This is
calling
the
things out
exact
to me.
reason why.
Crystal just didn't get a tether. I think that
I
was
had
not.
it. No, I had a tether.
You
Yeah,
have
the
to wait
tether,
until
she would
everyone's
have to
in there,
wait.
though.
Yeah.
That's what we just said. Is everyone
Anyway,
needs to stay in the center till everyone gets one.
Yeah.
Man, you're all trying to assassinate me.
No, that was my bad. Because I grabbed the wrong missing.
No,
Yeah,
Benny, please
that-
tell me
No.
you did it on the first hit.
fine. No, I didn't. You're a liar.
All right, center up. Pionex. Dead center. Water. Go to water. We're spreading after.
Oh.
I was probably not going in anymore.
I didn't
We're
go
going
in
to
that time.
Delta,
Those were
Delta, Delta.
Knockback immune.
Up immune now.
This is stacks.
Oh.
Take your time. Melee's up group north.
The boss.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, nice. I'm raising crystal.
No weapon.
Like 50,000 damage from that.
Yeah, it's just me. Little me.
This is my add-on.
Alright, center up. That, and then we're gonna go true north. True north.
It'll burn in a second, I believe. This is your blood rake soon, Crusader.
Oh shit, that was early.
I'll wait till it happens to say it.
Thank you. It will last, but hopefully. Alright, we're good. Alright, wait for orb tether, and then you shift.
Don't move until the person you're running into is blown up. Wait.
Water is
Sorry.
safe.
Actually,
Water is safe. Water is safe.
I'm raising. I'll do both. I'm doing both raises.
Mr. Towers.
So, yours.
Mine.
Don't have battle. Back up.
I was casting on you. I get the
There's
rest.
towers. Focus. Towers. DPS in.
Thanks, healers, tethers.
Make sure you have a tether.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna
Crusader.
die, I guess.
All good.
we're all.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
That's
It's fine.
just
It's fine. That was good. That was good. Don't adjust for you. We're good. Alright, that's good.
In that
Crystal,
instance, I should have gone up instead of down.
was it possible for you to be further out a little
A
bit?
little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because it
I
was
got
just a
hit
little
by
bit.
it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, then I
I'll
must
look
have
at
gotten
VOD
hit by
real quick
both.
then. I'll look at VOD real quick.
So while Crusader's looking at that, if Frawley had gap closed into the spot he had been assigned on that spread, he would have died with Crystal because Crystal was in Frawley's spot.
You guys sort that out.
So we need to work something out with Crystal's gap closer going to the same place, or else we can't do it.
For which set?
The spread at the start.
Spread
You-
after war?
Yeah, the spread. You were in Frawley's spot, right? You were on the left of the boss.
Hmm.
You need to do
Was
something with
it?
your.
Yeah, I can show you VOD real quick.
That was water first?
it was
Good
lightning
question.
First. It was lightning first.
Yeah.
It was lightning this spread.
Yes. Here, I'll go to the spot in the VOD and share screen.
Crystal got hit by the wrong orb.
Didn't?
You also don't have a very good view. Is anyone
No,
else
I
streaming?
don't think.
I didn't get
You-
hit by the wrong orb.
You didn't get by the
Check
first
Cherry's
orb
stream.
at all.
Or actually,
Cherry was
Cherry's
bad.
is-
Karen, yours bad. Both of you are bad. Both of you.
I'm
is
looking
anybody
at
on the south
mine.
side streaming?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, look at
can you-
bots.
Yeah.
So Crystal, watch this for a second.
where's
So we've got
what's-
Pinax cast just went off. It's lightning. In this case, Frawley's spot is B. We do the lightning, gap close in, and you can see
You-
you're at B.
Trying to play something? I see your stream, but nothing's moving.
Oh. Yeah, it's paused. Here, I'll go back and do it again. So Pinax cast lightning means Frawley's at B, and you would be in the middle of the boss in theory.
It's still not moving.
Oh, that's strange. Nothing's happening when I have this played? Oh, it
No.
sure isn't. That's strange.
Crystal,
Hold
can you
on.
look at mine out real
Um,
quick while you're waiting then?
No, I'll try.
No, I
again.
need Crystal to look.
Sure.
Crystal
Okay,
wasn't
look at
in the
Crusaders
first
first,
to
yeah.
last. Right, so Alva popped it correctly here, but you were tad
Okay.
bit too close. Yeah, that's about it. That's
I
literally
can go
everything.
further.
Yep.
Yeah.
All good.
It was
Sounds
like
good.
Okay.
a
Is
simple
it
yawn.
playing now on my stream?
Yes.
Okay. So lightning, Frawley goes to B in this case, and you would be in theory in the center of the boss. Go out. You can see
Yeah.
you go to B there. So you would have killed Frawley.
Yeah, so I need to be.
You need to be all the way center or past the boss, or else.
No, I actually have to be cardinal for that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then,
Because if Frawley in theory would want to be forward where you're standing right now.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
other
that-
thing you could do, right? You could go over towards is that C,
I
the blue one,
Yeah.
and then just move to the lightning side once it goes off. Right. That's another option.
Well, the thing is, so it only moves me about 3.5 tiles.
So I got a question, Karen. If I were to force my movement, so I'm inside the lightning, like on the lightning tile center of it,
Sure.
back right of the boss, can Frawley move a little bit to the back left and Crystal be right beside you and Frawley? Do you think there's enough space there?
I don't understand what you've just
That's
said.
also the first time we tried to
So-
spread for lightning.
So, Crusader, if you want my suggestion,
Mhm.
if you think you can do it, here's my suggestion: is
Mhm.
that when it's spread,
Mhm.
instead of going over towards D where
Right,
you are
I'm
now,
inside the lightning tile. I'm inside.
you
Let's say,
you spread. You move out on the poison tile to C. When lightning goes off, you move to lightning and gap close, and you're behind the boss.
okay. So I'm alternating between the two tiles.
So you're always behind the boss in the unsafe tiles, essentially.
Okay,
And then
I can try
gives
that. I can try that.
that gives
Yeah.
Crystal space to always be to the right
Yeah.
of the boss where
Yeah, can
Crusader
you do that,
previously
Crystal?
was.
Yeah.
That's our first time trying that for lightning, so let's
Yeah.
just do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
I think
that
that
was good.
no, I think that this is going to be more consistent anyway. If you're okay with it, Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
let's
you
try that.
always want to be
I
right of
just-
the boss, no
Yeah,
matter
I
what.
have to be
And if you're
halfway in.
if
for
you're
it
a
to
little
do it.
towards the center right of the boss, that's fine. But positioning around the boss wise, be towards the right.
Let's give that a go. Give that a go.
Yeah.
Not too much time. 30 minutes.
20.
15 minutes.
Is it 15 minutes?
Lockout.
Well, in instance timer, I assume.
Oh yes, thank you. Refood if you need to. Probably the last food if you're using normal food. Reprisal here, blood rate.
Thanks, healers, tether. DPS need the Nisi. Thanks, healers. You're getting rid of your Nisi, then going to the middle. DPS, Nisi, tanks, healers, tether.
That was a good call. Call it like that.
I need to give it to Crystal or Cherry. Cherry?
Sorry.
There we go.
Stay in the center till everyone has one.
Can't see this.
Yeah, I'm going down then. Ooh, okay,
I did not get hit.
so the orbs themselves don't cleave?
They
The
do.
tethers cleave, but the other ones don't.
Okay, so we just got lucky.
Yeah, one way I've seen other people do it is they have everyone that isn't like that doesn't need a tether stack south the way we did it in
That honestly might be good.
3. It's just a little more movement for everybody.
Alright, focus up. I need to focus up too. Pinex. Dead
Please be
center.
water.
Go to water.
This is stacks, right?
Or live. Oh,
Alright.
probably
Center
fine.
up. We're going alpha. Knockback immune now.
Yeah, don't be on the water side.
Oops, yeah. I'm gonna dodge this.
Red. Bust. We
hold
just want to
open.
reset. Can you no reset it? There's not enough healing gonna be output.
But
There's
I
an
mean,
AoE
there
after.
would have been, yeah.
It would
been
help
after.
me a lot if you can call water or lightning once we know where we're going.
What do you mean?
A water plus north.
Yeah. Or on the first one also,
What?
right?
Sorry.
Just
I'm
say
sorry.
it's fine. I'll just pay more attention. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, you mean north
Because
plus
the
safe
thing is,
spot?
I'm waiting to see if it's stack or spread to know exactly where I'm going, and once I see that, I need to think
Which
about
element?
either get
First or
knocked
second
or
element?
both.
What? No. So the second one, it doesn't matter what the elements are.
Okay,
Because
so I'm
you
not
will
gonna-
always
okay.
go where he tells
Right.
you, right? He will say go north, and you will go north regardless of what the elements are, right?
Yes.
The
So
problem is with that one, right? So that one, it was between the two unsafe spots.
let me describe what is tripping me up
Okay.
first. Yeah.
Sure.
So the thing that specifically keeps getting me with the lightning is that I see that it's lightning, and then I'm thinking about, okay, if it's stack, then I need to position here, and if it's spread, I need to position here. And then when I see it stack or spread, I no longer remember that it's lightning. If
So
that
let's
makes
say
sense.
let's say I call out water. Okay, I call out
Mhm.
water. What's the problem here? I'll say water stack. What's
Did you
confusing?
say lightning that time actually?
I did say go to
You
water.
did? Okay.
I said go to water.
And again, you have, from the time that the lightning and water goes out, you have almost 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just right.
Let's pull again. Let's
Okay,
let
yeah,
me
yeah.
know exactly what's the problem, and I'll try to fix it. The call
Yeah.
out, if that's the yeah. Right now I'm confused too.
We can talk about it during break.
Sure.
When are we breaking, by the way?
Break
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
7
or
hours actually.
yeah. Or okay. Sure. We'll do the pull first. Vital for blood rig.
DPS tether. DPS Nisi. DPS need both Nisi and tether. Thanks, healers. Give DPS the Nisi. Then DPS, you're going center for the tether. DPS center. Wait. Okay, well, we gotta get out now.
Oh my god.
Wait, missed one.
Oh my god.
My
Grab
god,
the
I
bus
was hit
crusader.
too.
We're gonna
Hello?
try something real quick, after this. I wanna...
Crusader, can you invuln this one?
Yeah, I will. Invuln's coming. No need to heal. Invuln the next one for now, Karen. Alright, dead center for Pinex. Go to water. Stack after. Dead center. We're going to beta. Knockback immune now. Slowly spread. Invuln incoming.
I'll get the rest. Just heal the body.
Big AoE, stack behind the boss. I'm gonna give you wings here, this one hurts. Is this yours, Karen?
Destroy
Yes.
Behind the boss.
this side. Good.
True north.
I'll turn it.
Remember, melee, stay max melee. Range, you're doing perfectly fine.
You can look where lightning is, where you're gonna go afterwards.
Lightning is safe, is it?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now I'll
I'd
call out
say
later,
so.
but
Yours.
thank you. Heather. Move.
Oh, that's so close.
Lightning, 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 lightning.
Bruno, you need. Yeah.
All good, all good. Continue. Get Bruno.
Heal. Heal. Focus healing.
Mine.
Yours.
I have no mitigation. I guess I could save barrier for that instead of fellows.
Next. Clock
Up to
spot,
you guys
clock
then.
spot, please. Clock spots, clock spots.
Remember, you have to do the wiggle again. DPS tethers.
DPS need the tether. Get a tether and get out.
Sorry, I didn't know.
All good, all good. Keep going, keep going.
I die here.
Yeah.
Clock spots again. Clock spots, clock spots. It's okay. Keep going. Keep comes clean. Clock spots.
Mm.
All towers will be filled. Don't worry.
Yours.
Knight, got it.
They
My
don't. I need to
in-law's
be
gonna
alive.
run off.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, fine.
You have time. You have time. He comes clean.
DPS
Yeah.
debuffs. DPS debuffs. Yes. DPS
DPS
debuffs
debuff.
and tethers. Debuffs first, then tethers.
Go to clock spots. Clock spots first. Clock spot. Clock spots. Back to your clock spots. Same rule. Same rule.
Nieces. DPS Nieces. Now DPS
clock
tethers.
Tethers. Go.
Better.
Everyone wiggle. Make sure all of you are wiggling. Perfect.
Out.
Buster
Right.
incoming.
And we need
I'm
to
gonna
swap.
cover. I'm gonna cover. I'm
Mine?
gonna cover.
Okay.
Watch Karen and Crusader's health. One more Pinex and then we're gonna see end of phase. Same thing,
this next
same
turn, it
thing.
would be
Keep
the
comes
bottom,
clean,
yeah.
keep comes clean, center up. Dead center. We're gonna go to lightning, go to lightning, go to lightning, go to lightning, and we're stacking
It's not
after.
back- it's not
Knockback first.
really.
Knockback first.
Left.
Go to lightning. Stack. Center up, dead center, keep going, dead center. We're gonna go beta, 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 beta. Keep. Knockback, you mean? Red, take your time. This one has a lot of time. Take your time.
Fine.
2 AoEs
Get
and then
center.
enrage.
This is mine.
Oh yeah,
Tank
no,
LB or
that's
healer LB?
real
Tank LB or
fast.
healer LB? Oh, good. Wipe it.
Air, you
this
want
one.
to see Enrage or no?
Yeah, see enrage.
Yeah.
Just live.
Okay.
See enrage. I want to see
Yeah.
it.
Just to have a measure for it.
That's the exact time if we can move.
You're dead.
Can you vote? Oh, you're dead.
I'm
Uh,
dead.
Oh, there's a
Those
bird.
stats, I'm for that spread, that particular one, I'm gonna spread somewhere near the center because yeah, that was like real fast cast.
Is this the enrage cast?
It should be, yeah.
Annoying.
Okay, very
Okay,
good.
so there are,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
7, 11.
there are three rewides after the last set of tiles there. That's good to know. And the first one is very fast.
Okay, I'm gonna
Uh,
check one thing. This is early in the poll.
We're
After
gonna
you
have to
grab,
re-instance, by the way. Do
Sure,
we want to
sure,
just
let's do
take
it,
our
yeah,
break
yeah.
now instead of waiting 15 minutes in the next instance?
no, I wanna try
We're-
something within the 15 minutes if that's okay.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna go to the
Um,
bathroom real quick
Sure,
before
sure,
you
sure,
explain it.
sure, sure.
Same.
I have not looked at the next
Phase
fight.
two-
I did
That's fine.
not
That's fine.
expect.
I'll take a look at it and I'll explain the same thing we did this morning. I'll do the same thing once we get back
Okay.
from.
let me repair real quickly.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
need to do more
please do
cleaning,
repair.
but yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out what the fuck to do with buffs because that's gonna be wonky.
It looks like we won't have a problem with the DPS check though for that. If is it just 50%?
Yeah, if there's no death and everyone potted, it shouldn't have been a problem, and we shouldn't need
Yeah,
to
it's
line
just
anything
10%. Yeah.
for the phase
so-
phase one at least. Yeah.
Yeah, phase 2, my friend's stuck on it. He said they keep getting to 0.5% because he's on Dancer. Apparently, people are blaming him for not being on Bard. Apparently, Dancer
Or
is like
Berserker.
less
Fine,
damage.
but sure.
I want to check something actually about that. Let's see.
Sure.
I will put
We can go in for now. I'm just gonna be looking up stuff.
I'll put Shake on the first of those 3 decolations.
Okay. That
If
sounds
that seems the most useful, unless you'd prefer it on stack spreads before that.
good. Put it on the. Put
My
it on
thought
the, on the stack spread. Put it on the
So
stack
my
spread.
thought on
actually.
putting it on Decolation Crusader is that it's effectively the same, but also people will be low and get the healing from it beforehand.
Holy
No,
shit!
but give the shake before, and because the desolation comes right after the stack.
I'm back.
So if
Right,
they're
but
shielded,
people should
then
be-
it's less to heal.
No, but the shield will get taken off for the stacker spread if I put it before the stacker spread.
Then do you just want to put it on the second one? I'll veil it because veil heals and gives shield.
Shield or Shake also heals. That's what I'm saying.
Shake also heals.
That's why I'm saying I'll put it on the first decolation so it heals
Okay,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
shields.
If it heals, put it on the first, and I'll put it second. Okay, that's good. Okay, the one thing I want to quickly
Put it
do
on the
before
third,
we
not
end.
second, Crusader.
So, Cherry, the current rank 1 world dancer is below a 20th percentile bard.
We'll see. Yeah. Can we put up markers? Do a quick poll. Why?
Is he not swapping bard?
No, he was not being
Man.
serious.
He needs to.
Debated.
Yeah, he needs to, like, learn the whole job. Right. Just do it on dancer if you're fine. Like, just do it.
We'll
I
see
mean-
if we need the DPS at all.
I'll put
Are
it
we
second
breaking?
because likely we shouldn't see
Okay.
the third one. To be honest.
If you think we're gonna see the third, save your reprisal for third then.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Bring us in.
I can't. Crystal's on side.
Oh, Crystal's in there. So the thing I'm gonna try out is after you grab tether, just stay center. Don't go out.
There'll be 4 tethers center, everyone will die.
Correct. No, they overlap 2 and nobody die. I want to see it.
Okay.
You just want to kill us?
Nobody
Okay.
died.
Monkey is OP as fuck in phase 2. What?
All right. Give 20.
All right, we do one
Wait,
pull where everyone
okay.
dies immediately.
Once you grab tether, you stay center.
Hey, wait, we're not.
Oh, you
Okay.
said
This is a
die
fake poll. Why are we
immediately.
resetting?
What?
Oh my god.
Why? Yeah, Karen.
No,
why?
I heard die immediately. I
Yeah,
thought
so
you
don't
wanted to
say
do-
that, Karen. Why are
Okay.
you? Why are you making people
Wait.
confused?
How do you want me to die?
We are
No, no,
killing
no, no, no.
ourselves.
No, you're not
to
killing
defend
yourself.
Okay,
You're not. Just
don't-
do the mechanic.
When
Do the
the first
Ah.
tethers go out, grab your tether and stay center. Is what Crusader would
Okay.
like.
Okay, thank you.
So,
I'm very tired.
Monk is currently doing about 20% more damage at its top tier.
I mean, unless we're gonna swap classes, there's no real point looking at it right now, right?
Nope, it's just funny to see.
Let's focus.
DPS are the ones killing themselves with the tether.
It's okay to joke around before pull, but don't joke around during pull.
Are we,
Thanks, healers. Debuff,
thanks,
DPS
healers, get the name
tethers.
up. Are we doing it correctly or are we killing ourselves, Crusader?
Let's go center. Center if you
DPS
have
will
the
grab
tether.
the tethers and stay center. just humor Crusader for this one pull. It will take only a few minutes.
Which one is which?
Healers need Bruno grab from Alva. Bruno got Alva.
DPS
the middle
tethers,
and
grab
stay.
them and stay center. Mine needs to be.
Crystal didn't do it. It's fine.
Do what?
Okay, so if it's 2,
It was
then
3.
yeah, wipe
We have
wipe.
magic
yeah,
wand.
that's 3.
I just noticed something, by the way. I was standing in
Crusader,
that.
the thing that you can stack
Yeah, so there's
isn't
no. There
the-
was no. Listen. The reason I'm saying this
the
is because I
leases,
saw
not the-
Karen get hit by one of those, and
Yeah,
she
I got
lived.
hit by cursive casting and didn't die. I dodged it.
No, cursive casting is the Nisi.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah,
Never
you
mind.
can get hit by the Nisi, not this.
Yeah, then yeah. I did not realize that was Nisi.
There was something that people got hit by. I don't know which one. I might be mistaken, but yeah.
I
The,
do have
the
one
tanks can
question.
take the, like the tanks could stand in that, right?
No.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. Couldn't you?
Why?
You've
No.
had the wrong things before and lived, right? At the beginning
I've
when we were
pressed home
progging,
game.
you took
I pressed home
yeah.
game.
I think
Okay,
you get
well, then
damage
no.
down.
It's because I invulned it. And yes, you get a damage down. Or at least you
Let's
get a
do it-
damage
let's do
down
a
if you
good
have the wrong
roll,
Nisi.
and then break.
I do have one question. For towers and tethers, if DPS need tethers, are we rotating clockwise or are we rotating counterclockwise?
Same thing as before. Go to the middle, have everyone grab them, and then go out.
Go out. Yes. Okay. So are we going
Oh.
out clockwise or counterclockwise?
Oh yeah, clockwise.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
What?
One good pull, then break.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait. Can you repeat what do you mean by going
Like
clockwise?
so, like I would be going
suppose-
So
south
the-
with my
the-
tether.
The towers are intercards, so you need to be cardinals with your tethers.
Oh, I understand. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Because we went the same way. Because
Hold
I was thinking
it.
partners.
Clockwise. Always go clockwise and then go back to your clock spot immediately.
And
Yep.
tanks, healers, or DPS, with whoever's in the towers, make sure you plant in the towers and don't move, because otherwise grabbing the tethers is going to be very hard for people.
Alright.
Tank Healer is grabbing tether. Tank Healer is tether. DPS need the Nisi. Tank Healers,
Tank
you are
healers need the
getting rid of
Nisi?
your debuff.
Tank sealer both.
Okay,
Yeah, Tank
okay,
Healer.
yeah.
I have one.
Crystal to Isabeau. And grab your
Tank Healer
tethers,
center.
tanks, healers.
You're
Keep
good.
wiggling until everyone has them.
Center up. Home again.
Were we supposed to pod already?
No.
I didn't hear.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. Even if we get to phase 2, I don't really care.
Okay, cool.
Alright, focus up. Dead center. Pynex incoming. Go to water, and we're spreading. Spread.
Yes, you were in Frawley spot again, Crystal. We'll talk later.
Directly in
Bruce, Charlie, knockback immune.
People, you need to always knock back immune whenever it does the shift. Every single time. You need
I
to
did,
catch
but it
both
was
with the
late.
knockback immune.
Okay.
Don't wait for the call.
Yeah, don't wait for the call. I call out exactly as when you should press it, but if you hear then press, it's too late. Yeah.
Yeah, so, Crystal, instead of going middle, you want to go right of the boss, is what we decided. No?
I have
Okay.
a question.
Go for it.
Did I hit Alva and Frawley with my AoE from my
Yeah.
tether,
Can you confirm?
and you were
Okay.
fine?
Yeah, I'm not sure if the AOE is just smaller than indicated.
We're
Or
taking
if you
break
can't
now,
be
right?
hit.
So we can take a look at the VOD and logs.
Okay.
Um,
We'll take a break here.
Yeah.
We'll take a break here.
Wait.
What screen?
I'll,
Where did it
yeah,
show on your screen? Because I got
yes, I'll
the
share
spread
screen.
marker on
Yeah.
4.
I'll screen.
Let me talk something before we go. Can everyone? It's okay. Everyone okay with 2-hour break instead of a 3?
Yes.
Could I
Yes.
take
Yep.
2 hours and 50 minutes so I can sleep for 2 hours?
Okay, so we'll take 2:30. We'll move back in 2:30. Right, 2
Thank
hours and 30
you.
minutes.
So
Right,
at
2 hours 30 minutes. All right, take
12:30.
your leave.
Is that correct?
12:30, correct? PST. Take your leave.